I'm in the right outfit. How good. How grand. Success. Hello. Everything's hectic. Why does that say part 4? Oh, because I'm dumb. I'm dumb. That's why. Oh. Let's show off the art. Speaking of. There we go. Hello. Welcome. Oh, Oscar. How you been? Yes. Are you? God damn it. It's because everything did a fucky. Ugh. That. Mars is here now. Check, 1, 2. Hello. Ah, hello, Enthuse.
You leave for a couple days
Bass,
and Twitch poops
and
its
Lucifer
pants.
And Oscar. Hello.
Hi, Oscar.
Allie.
Hello, Bass.
All right.
Hello,
Success.
Allie. Hello, Enthuse. Canadian Lucifer.
It feels like 80 years since I have streamed.
It does. It does. Been so long.
Yes. Thank you to everybody who came to my debut of Argia.
Yes, that was exciting. It's been 300 years. So long. We do like toxic yaoi around here. And just look at Garwan and Avrit.
No, don't look at Garwan and Avrit.
It doesn't get more toxic than that.
Don't look at them. They're not yaois. It works out. Don't look at them.
Well, it's definitely not BL. There's no softness to be found there.
Don't look at them.
I apologize, guys. Allergies got me bad today. I'm very stubbed up, and it's not fun.
No, too many things. I'm trying to upload a video. So, guys, there is official date of release for the abridged episode 2.
Woohoo!
It will be released May 29th.
That's the end of the month.
I could be upset with us. My co-host, what is happening? Oh, I can't be upset with you.
Avrit does want to unalive Garwan. He just can't.
Yeah, but he has no even, like, the love, I want the taste of love or whatever. Like, he doesn't even have that. Like
There's
Vince
no
has,
yearning on his end.
Yeah, Vince has, like,
control.
Like the not the yandere vibe.
It's
yandere. You know, yeah. I got there.
Yandere,
he has the yandere vibe.
Definitely not
to him.
tsundere.
Avrit doesn't even have that. The music is doubled up.
Music doubled up. Oh, man.
Alright, everything should be fixed now. Everything is dying.
Today. All the scuff.
Like I said, it's been so long.
No, not GB Avrit.
GB Avrit?
That is too worried to be Avrit.
Also, the hair is red!
Avrit's
commands like a dirty blonde.
Attention and power. That ain't him.
Avrit's like a dirty
That
blonde.
ain't him. Y'all tripping.
Well, Enthuse, now you can watch the Dead Plate episodes. And I highly recommend. I'm literally cracking up every time. But no, when I was drawing... Okay! Enthuse! I'm upset that you say that, because Dylan came in while I was drawing that BL one, the VL image, and he went, oh, I thought that was young Hotson. What?
No!
The hair is so different. I'm upset that you corroborated him. Dude,
I see.
I'm upset.
But also no?
I'm upset. It does not.
That's our baby boy.
No.
Not to be confused with the other baby boy.
You know who I thought when I was drawing Rhodey? I thought
everyone was saying Apollo.
Yeah, he's one step away from Apollo. That was what was in my head. Give him the 2 little front hair ahoge and like cut his hair shorter. That's
Milano could be a very muscled woman.
I hope that current newest art Milano has become much less woman coded. I've put in effort.
That she has. You see the resemblance? Oh no, Oscar, not you.
That's why we were like, not average. No. I mean, Canadian Lucifer.
Well, you said average enthused. That's why I was like, he's never worried. Look at the boy.
It was more just the look. In the one BL1 Bass, I was very like, wow, this is like 3 strokes away from Apollo. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, I could do like
it's very close.
3 lines and it's Apollo suddenly. you know, that's what I was thinking about.
You ain't wrong. Oh my goodness.
Okay, the music was not loud, and then it was too quiet, and now it's too loud again. Okay.
No.
Let me actually open comic things to do. Speaking of the comic, guys, did you read the newest comic?
Yes. New page out.
New page came out yesterday. Journal.
You should check it out.
I'm about to run and get water, though.
Well, go enjoy that water.
But yes, I also have to show off the other stuff too. I can show off other things. Oh my god, there's other things to show off. What am I even doing?
There's so much to show off.
So many things. Like I said, I feel like I haven't streamed in 80 years.
Molars.
I don't know why.
Why is he checking Hotson's molars?
No. Enthuse is referring to that one Chef's Kiss rightworth image.
Oh.
That the one that's like if you search rightworth is like very immediate.
I'm like, guys, Ori shows me every bit of art she does. If there was an average checking Hotson's molars, I would have seen it. And my memory ain't that bad.
Yeah, it is like the first image. It's like the quintessential rightworth image. That is called checking molars.
Damn.
That's what it's named. That's why I immediately knew about that. Gotta draw other yaoi? Oh, snap. Alright.
Ooh, good luck.
I was gonna say things. Oh, yeah. Let me show off cool art, Gia. Haha.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Show off lots of cool art. It really does feel like it's been forever.
Yeah, I don't know why this one feels like 80
This
billion
weekend felt
years.
like 20 years, honestly.
All right. So, for those of you who couldn't make it, don't know, it's not a secret anymore. I was the secret special guest on Horror and Harpy's live actual play campaign called Crystal Sentai Realm Guard. And it is a like Power Ranger themed D&D campaign. And I am the Gold Ranger. Oh, yeah, seriously. It's fucking crazy. And I was the Gold Ranger. And my debut happened in that stream, and there's a cool video and stuff. And once it's put on the YouTube, I'll link it. But otherwise, you can watch the Twitch VOD and see the lead up and my honestly incredibly epic debut entry. But this was the concept art, and now again, this is like a year old now. This is like a year old art. This was
That's crazy.
This is my concept art for Argia. And this was based off an original Ranger design I was given by the artist Nemo, who plays Jude. But this was Argia's design.
Very pretty.
Very specific on the wings. Very, very cool. And also, I ended up giving her like a signature. It just kind of happened. It just kind of happened that way.
I'm very curious. What race did you get to be as a Power Ranger?
She is a gem dragonborn.
Ah.
And basically, so the lore of the whole thing is that everybody who is now a ranger, they were all at the Capitol when this demon ceiling jar that was full of demons just suddenly exploded and released all the demons upon the world.
That's no good.
But when it exploded, some of those shards hit some people. And those are the Rangers. So Argia and the other Rangers, Jude, Bisma, Ignis, Miriani, and Penny, were all hit by the shards, and they gained this sort of ranger power-up form. In addition to having, like, different changes. So technically, Argia was not always a gem amethyst dragonborn. She was probably more like an elf or something originally. And then being hit by the crystal also made her change at that way too. But so that was the concept art. But the actual art that you see on stream is actually, I can't show the GIF easily, but this is what Nemo did. Oh, you can go watch it. Everybody can watch it. She just like moves. Oops.
Ooh, very pretty.
Yes, she's gorgeous. I love her. Everyone was barking in chat. Everyone loved her in chat. She's great. And then of course she is the Gold Ranger. So, ooh. And there's actually, where is it? I have way too many freaking convos and stuff. And then this is her suited up form, morphed form. That's the Power Ranger word.
Very badass.
And she's based, everyone has kind of an animal associated, and hers is the Kieran. And so that's why she has kind of like the horn and everything, and there's the Kieran on her, you know, suit there. Very cool, very epic. So I'm very happy with how she came out. I'm in love. She's great. And yeah, so there will be more sessions with that. She's a divine soul sorcerer, so I'm fucking zooping. We're gonna bring the power and the support all in one.
Nice.
So, yeah. Never heard of a Kieran?
That's a powerhouse.
It's spelled in like a bunch of different ways.
Okay, what's the way you spell it?
I like the K-I-R-I-N
and then for I of
way,
the scientific
but the other
community should spell it the same
way.
Well,
that it's a fictional mythical creature, so the spelling is weird. Yeah, you can do Quilin.
Really?
Kirin is like the English version of it because.
Okay, that makes sense in my brain.
So it's a Chinese mythical creature.
The one currently in chat is like...
So it's a Chinese mythical creature, and so that's why when you change, like, Mandarin or whatever into, like, you know, the letter system, the letters are not English pronunciation letters. So it's spelled Quilin.
Key-free?
Yeah, a key-free. Love key-free. But yeah, so there's Argia, and you guys get her little you know, concept art thing that I did a year ago. Literally
in MLP,
a year ago. Yeah.
What do you
mean? They go to the whole village of the Kieran, and then Milano got Kieranified MLP style in a March Hotel.
I have no memory of that.
March Hotel. I got Milano turned into a My Little Pony character, and they were like, "Oh, what pony race do you want?" I'm vibing with Kieran. I was like, "Fuck yeah, go Kieran, let's do it." Hell yeah.
That's what that was. Okay. I thought they were just vibing.
No, this is an official MLP race. The Kieran. There's a whole Kieran village here. And honestly, I do like the songs. I do like that episode. I wasn't a big fan of a ton of the later episodes. I do like the Kieran episode.
Oh, it was a later episode. Okay, that's
yeah, it's a later episode.
Okay.
Yes. Kieran
I started falling off during the later episodes. I never finished. I think I made it
finish
to season 4 or 3.
Oh, yeah, no, you're too early then. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I did finish it. I did finish MLP.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like final season, I think. They're like pretty late game.
Never got there.
I watched all of, what is it, Gen 5? I don't remember which one is the one we're talking about. Whatever generation this one is.
Gen 4.
Gen 4.
Gen 4.
Oh my god. That one. I saw all of that one.
Gen 5 was, wasn't that the CGI one where everything was CG and 3D?
I don't know.
And terrible.
Okay, very close.
Not Equestria Girls.
I did watch Equestria Girls. That's a spinner. I did watch Equestria Girls because honestly, music slaps. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I enjoy the music in those.
Nah, it's good music. It's objectively good music. My brother's actually been doing a rewatch of that recently.
Oh yeah. Everything else is like mid, but I will say the songs fucking slap in Equestria Girls.
Really good.
I love the Siren one. That the Battle of the Bands. Equestria Girls.
Oh yes.
Fuck yeah. That one and
when you mentioned Battle of the Bands, that clicked in my head. I'm
yeah.
Okay,
love
I know what
that
you're
one.
about.
Love
great.
that one. The first one's fine.
Phenomenal.
That one's not my favorite. It's definitely Battle of the Bands is my favorite, and Everfree. That one's great as well. Yeah, the one where they go to
Rainbow
summer camp. They go to summer camp.
Yeah, that's another one. That's a good one.
Everfree is where they go to summer camp. I like that one. I like the songs in that one. Also like nature shit, you know. Ori's fucking vibes or whatever.
Right up your alley.
All right. I'm going to grab water before I dive into this. But
good
so not
idea. You're going to be here for a while.
I'll make a little more announcements. There's so much stuff to talk about. I'll be right back after water. I just need water.
There's oh my gosh, so much to announce. Ori wasn't kidding. It really feels like we haven't streamed in forever. I feel like my brain is kaput today. I think you definitely have, Bass. I know I've seen you mention Velvet Pony before. How did I learn Equestria Girls was a thing? Because I had fallen off the original MLP, never finished that. Oh! Yeah, that's how. There was, what was that music video? It had, the original villain. She was originally the villain, I think either in the first episode or movie. Yellow and red hair. And they gave her a whole ass music video. Is that it? Sunset Shimmer? Yeah, okay.
The villainy.
That's how I found out Equestria Girls was a thing. I saw her music video and I'm like, what is this? And then every creator I was following at the time was doing like MLP theories, like Sunset Shimmer is actually an alicorn. Look at the transformation at the end of this music video. Like, oh, okay, I guess I need to watch Equestria Girls now. That was early in season 3? Man. He looks like a Krat brother. I can kinda see it, Lucy. I can kinda see what you're talking about. He does kind of look like a Krat brother, doesn't he?
What are we
Krat brother mention. Can't watch it because of spoilers. Aw, man.
What are we can't watching?
The Phoenix Wright and MLP crossover.
Ugh, everything is spoilers.
I guess we'll be watching that in 7 years. Darn it. I can't decide if Twilight Sparkle and Apollo would get along or hate each other.
I just love all the posts that are like, the only thing Apollo and Phoenix have in common is that they're broke. I kind of love that. That they're both kind of terrible otherwise, but they're both
they kind of share the ideology of the bad guy must be behind bars, but aside from that, that's it. They are so different in their methods and abilities. Which I kind of like. I'm really glad that we got an actual new protagonist in Apollo. He does feel different from Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
I am so glad they went that extra mile, and it's not just, here's Phoenix again, but younger.
No.
Like, no, we actually gave you a new character to enjoy. That's nice. I appreciate that. Way too often it happens where it's like, this is this character 2.0 in the sequel. And it's like, well, if I wanted more of that character, I'd just play that character and play that game. Why bother?
Well, it's like at that point, just why make a new character? Yeah, you know, it's like we don't need the time skip or anything like, if you're just gonna make him 2.0.
The story with the old character, then.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm curious to see Apollo's development, especially with the case we're currently on.
I don't know where the fucking current case is going, but all right, quick other updates to things.
Other updates. Up to dates? Yeah, up to dates.
Let me bring in the visuals here, just for.
We need some.
Just for helps. There we go. All right, so yeah, so May is really busy, wild month, and so is the beginning.
May is crazy
June.
nutso day.
So I actually have put in, and the Trello with an E.
Trello
is linked in the schedule of Discord, the stream schedule. But this actually has out through the first week of June set up currently.
Everything.
And the reason for that is because we have a lot of switching arounds on
a lot of Hooby Scooby happening.
There's a lot of Hooby Scooby happening. And Mondays are pretty fine for the rest of the time. So is Tuesdays. The Hooby Scoobies that really happens is on Thursday.
Mostly the Thursday, Friday.
So obviously this week is normal. But next week,
yay.
I'm getting married. And Dylan's also getting married. What a coincidence, right? How I can't believe that.
Yeah, crazy how that worked
But so
out.
Unfortunately, even though we're getting married on the Saturday, we have to get married. We have to do shit on Friday, which is unfortunate.
Rehearse.
Yeah, how dare it? Thank you.
I'll be there too, rehearsing.
And so that means next week, Ace Attorney will be Thursday. And then the week after that, I'm playing in the D&D thing again. So we don't want to miss out on Ace Attorney. So that'll be Thursday again. Right? I know, right? What are the chances, Enthuse?
Crazy
it's
odds,
crazy
right?
coincidences, you know? You know? And then, so then on the 22nd, Friday, I will be, again, playing D&D with Horror and Harpy. So we will be moving Ace Attorney back to Thursday. And then we have another normal week. The last week of May is a normal week, again. With, on this date here, that's when the Abridged comes out.
How lovely.
This one right here, this Friday.
Nice.
And then
mark your calendars.
Dylan and I are gone the first week of June. So, no streams that week. And no Monkey Kid that week.
Yeah.
And then it should basically go back to normal with just sometimes the Crystal Sentai Realm Guard.
Normal being a relative term, because then we're going to be in art fight prep.
Well, yeah, but it'll still be the classic Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, you know, lineup and everything like that. So it'll be good there. But yeah.
Happy early birthday, Bass.
Happy early birthday. So yes. It is a lot of
fun couple of weeks.
Hooby Scooby on the weeks. But it's more just so if y'all don't want to miss the Ace Attorney stream, this is your best bet. Obviously, there is a chance that something comes up and we have to switch anything. I don't foresee that. That would be like someone getting sick or something would be kind of the only thing that would really make that happen right now.
I'm not planning on it.
Exactly. So yeah, so it's more just if you want to, I'm going to try to keep the Trello pretty updated, especially on Fridays. Like I will, the Crystal Sentai Realm Guard gets like per month. So, No, Enthuse.
Enthuse, why?
Gets updated every month, so you know the things for the month. So I will probably be doing this out just for that mainly. Obviously making time will be whatever. I do plan to do animatic.
We
but
do
this
have Paper
week,
Demon this week.
yeah, it's Paper
so
Demon.
That's exciting.
But yeah, that's everything.
We'll do some prompts together. It'll be very fun.
That's all of that. The comic got updated. You should go read it. It's got a lot of Saiga in it now.
You should go read that.
It's got a lot of Saiga.
Let's see. I'll actually shill for that. I'll link our website.
Oh, look at you go.
For that one.
Let's
see. Are we the first thing that comes up when I type folding planets?
I do think so, we are. The animatic will not be slain before art fight. I have one goal for the animatic, and that is that I hope for it to be ready to post immediately when we're done with Trials and Tribulations. So I got time. I got time. Because that's a while.
And thank goodness for that.
Mm-hmm.
We love when we have time.
Whoa. But that's my goal.
All right. There's the link. You guys have no choice but to read it now. Saiga.
I already copied it.
Nice, nice. You're on it, Enthuse. You're on it. Yeah, this is where the cool kids hang out. Welcome, Grenade.
Hello, Grenade.
Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good week. That link won't stop you because you can't read. Well, darn, we don't have a dub for that one yet.
My goodness, Enthuse. I can't believe I'm shook that we are so ahead of people now. Apparently.
That is crazy.
Kind of shooketh.
That's honestly insane. We used to be so behind. Now we're ahead.
Yeah.
What?
Now people can't come to stream because we're so slow.
I thought we were slow. Maybe we're not. Maybe we found a rhythm, a groove.
Nah.
I guess one of us has no choice but to get sick now.
No. Stop. Don't do that. If we really are running low.
Games, how many games? Now I'm curious.
I mean, I guess the problem is, Enthuse, is if you care or not, right? Like if, like that's really what matters.
True, but I'm also curious.
No burnout, Allie. Take the last part out. No.
Burnout.
You're gonna game and you're gonna art
out on
and you're
break.
gonna relax.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do only the fun stuff.
Exactly. Ugh.
But yeah, if you don't care about spoilers or whatever, then it doesn't really matter. Allie out here is trying to actually play the game.
Well, Allie's actively playing the game and trying not to get spoiled.
Exactly.
So we are careful when we mention around here.
A little careful.
A tiny bit careful. If they're in 60% careful.
I accept that it'll never be blind, and that's the risk that, is taken.
Yeah, just being a connoisseur on the internet, spoilers happen. The other day I was getting Ace Attorney comics, and one of them was Apollo and Phoenix, and I'm like, ooh, cute little Apollo comic. Nope, that's not something I've seen yet. Swipe away, swipe away.
Mars is so cool. I literally, if it has Apollo in it, I'm like, nope, can't risk it.
But the first, it was on Instagram, so it was in that page flip format where you scroll through the buttons. Like, oh, fun. Oh, that's something I don't know about. Get out. Abandon ship. Abort.
Berate Mars, chat. Yell at her.
Hey, my memory is toast. I don't even remember what I saw.
That's crazy, Enthuse. Well, Enthuse. You can avoid all the streams. You can avoid whatever, but you are legally required to watch the abridged on the 29th, okay? And the reason is the
abridged is something Enthuse is already familiar with, so that should be safe.
Yeah. No. that's unrelated. The reason is enthused. The reason is that you are a known disliker of Turnabout Sisters. So we need to know how you feel about the abridged. It's very important. It's very important. We gotta know. Oh, good. You intend to. Canadian Lucifer. Your eyes. Have you seen it? Oh, I gotta screenshot
dude,
that.
Save that comment for when Dylan can see it.
I gotta
That's
screenshot
when it
that.
matters. I'm so ready
Dylan
for
is
the
literally
to come out.
out
We
here.
did some good voice acting in that
like
one.
refreshing, waiting for comments.
We need the members.
He constantly
Come be a
looks.
member. Oh, I just got the ping.
Yeah.
Mars.
Mars-
Fair.
Mars flies the closest to the sun.
No, it was Dylan. It was Dylan
Oh.
flying closest to the sun. Excuse you.
You're right.
Excuse you. It ain't
Sometimes
me.
he's bad. Well,
ain't me.
let's not talk about your Tumblr escapades before y'all learned how to spoil stuff.
We don't mention that.
Oh, wanna see a new little thing I drew for much further in the future, but coming up, Ace Attorney episode.
Hell yeah.
We got a lot of pop.
Ah!
And because of her hair, she
So
looks
angry.
massive compared to the other pops.
That's incredible.
She's like I brought her on the screen. I'm like, why does she look so big? It's just her hair. It's just her hair.
The Lotta Sprite is 70% hair.
Finish the drawing! Stop procrastinating!
Okay, let me see if...
Yeah, because of the ego. But yeah, I felt like
Yeah.
just giving her a little
Very
smile didn't fit her so well. I feel like I had to do the Enki face because that's what she makes in the official art.
It works.
70% hair, yeah. No, so what was it? No, 1% evil, 99% hot gas. That's Lotta.
That it is. Okay. I'm actually gonna see if I could get some cosplay stuff done tonight.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I was working on...
crunch time now.
Uh-oh.
I only got so many weekends to get this done before the weekend. And, ooh, not bad. That looks pretty good. I just have to cut 7 more of those. Okay.
Lotta are the new journalist. So far, as like a person
In terms of
that annoys me.
personality,
New
the
journalist.
new journalist isn't bad.
New journalist doesn't upset me outside of
Not yet.
the one design moment that I really wish that the sweating.
That was a choice.
I really wish the sweating sprite was different. That's literally my biggest gripe about it. Just the sweating sprite. Beyond that, he's fine. Like I don't know. He's kind of just is.
I
Lotta...
can understand how some people would be like they can't stand the the gimmick with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the dialogue gimmick that he has. I could see people getting annoyed by that, but it's like, it doesn't annoy me that much.
See, the problem...
And so far, he hasn't actively hindered the case.
Yeah, the problem I have with Lotta is that she's, like, played up, especially because of the fact that she, like, is a reoccurring character, right? From a gameplay
standpoint, she is an artificial way of making the game more difficult and halting progress.
But
like,
I think what
no
really kills me about her...
give us information we need.
I feel like what really kills me about her, about Lotta, is the fact that she's all of the stuff that she is, and then she's also painted to, like, also kind of be our friend. And it's like...
Yeah, no.
Like, why? Like, at least in... mild investigation spoilers for a lot of related instances.
Throw your ears in the volcano if
so
you
if
care.
you care about that, but it's the fact that at least Edgeworth like doesn't like her in investigations, right? Like, at least when we interact with Lotta in investigations, it is Edgeworth being like, shut the fuck up. Why do I care? Can she go away? Whereas with Phoenix, it's just like, oh, so we're friends? You forgive me? Like, let me steal your fucking money. Like, it's like...
That whole point, like, that gameplay point was just so not needed. It didn't add anything to her character. It didn't do anything story-wise. It's not like, oh, if you make this choice, Lotta will be more helpful in future cases. Like, it's a nothing choice. And I don't know why it's included.
Yeah,
Don't pretend like you haven't had a friend who shows up and does stuff with you without permission. Well, I mean, I do enthuse, but, like, in a fun way.
Well, there's a difference between... shows up and like let's go spontaneously do something and oh I just spent $2,000 of yours.
Yeah.
Haha. Like
screw
what?
You.
What? Like what?
Yeah, we are not Lotta fans in this house.
Maybe
Lotta
Bess.
and Larry makes sense as a ship. Latta.
Latta. Lardy. Lardy.
I don't know which is worse.
Lardy.
I don't know which is worse.
Yeah, no, 100% Ellie. And that's why I also dislike... and same with Old Bag, because she literally does that in 2-4. Like, her locks are meaningless. Like it's like, why? I don't know. Like, I feel
because we needed this case to go on for longer, so we artificially lengthened it.
I feel like Ace Attorney has two kinds of reoccurring characters. Characters that are brought back, and it's like, fuck yeah, why is this character not in every case? We love them. Like Gumshoe, like Francisca, right? Like when Manfred shows up sometimes, you know, because of flashback, whatever, you know, like it's like, okay, like these are fun characters that have fun dynamics and interesting,
like, yes,
like
we want
methods.
that.
And there's like an interesting dynamic to it. When like, you know, when it comes down to like Larry and Lotta and like Old Bag, it's
don't add anything.
I think Old Bag is
and even Larry being the childhood friend really doesn't add much aside from his very first appearance.
Yeah, I really, and like the end of Turnabout Goodbyes, because it like ties back to that whole like lunch money thing, right?
Yeah,
but it's just like when Larry comes on the screen, he's not even funny. You know what I'm saying? Like at least Old Bag has a little bit of like, she's a little funny, but Larry comes back on screen and he's not even like,
he's got nothing
funny,
going for him.
You know? And
yeah,
same with Lotta.
And Gumshoe, please.
And same with Lotta. I don't find Lotta to even be funny. she's just annoying. And so where it's like the first time they show up, their character is fine. It makes sense, right? Like what they do, and it's fine. But the problem is that they keep coming back, right? Like I wouldn't have so much
character just stings.
Yeah, Lotta should have stayed in 1-4, and she should have never returned. There is no reason for her existence in 2-4. There's no reason for it to be her in any of the investigations games, right? Like, it's like, there's no reason for it to be her in 2-2, right? 2-2? Yeah, 2-2. It's like,
unless
why?
To save money on making new characters. Or save time on making new characters.
I feel like you didn't even, like, all of the information she gives in 2-2 could have been given by Gumshoe. All of the information that is given by her in 2-4 also could have been just given by, like, Will Powers. You know, like, because he's a gossip head, like, literally. So, like, it could have just been him. And then in Investigations 1, she's literally just, like, you know, a quick aside, so that's whatever. But in Investigations 2... we had somebody else, I'm not gonna say, but we had somebody else as well, you know, like, we didn't need her.
And then she got dragged down by Lotta.
Gumshoe
went to the dark side.
But what did
the gump truck
make Pearl hide in it? Like, I don't know, I don't feel like you needed to have that in order to realize that somebody could fit in it. I know, Bass, but it's just like, ugh.
Well, the only problem I have with Pearl in that scenario is she's not a grown woman. We needed to prove that a grown woman could have hidden in there.
We also could have just commented on it. We also could have just commented on it. Like, there's no need for it to be a thing.
Oh, what am I doing? That's not what I want to do.
What
I want to do it on
about
this side.
If Lotta... So you mean if Lotta was in the case that we're playing right now? Like, if Lotta was the character in Apollo Justice, I would be pissed. I would be pissed.
I think I'd hate that,
I would be
honestly.
very upset. I
don't want her back. I don't need her back.
Oh.
Although, I will say,
Lotta,
from a voice
I think that's what we should have done. Why did we have two Lottas?
Very fun to ad-lib for.
I liked, because, like,
very fun to ad-lib.
I wish that she was in place entirely. I like the idea of, like, the dialogue, like, hearkening back. Oh, place Lotta in other Oh, okay, I feel like in the trilogy, there's no need for that. I think it could have been fun if the AA2 character was the cameo in AA1, but you couldn't plan for something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't,
sadly.
But I think every appearance of Lotta in AA2 could have been replaced by the character. Like, there's no reason for it to be her, and I think it would have been more fun to sort of have... Because what I really liked is when in in 3-2, that we had, like, the like, essence of old bag, but she wasn't actually there, right? Like, we had the, like, oh, haha, it's her as the security guard person, right? Like, it's her as, like, the head of security, you know, like, it's, that's her suit over there, right? You know, oh, like, I think that's funny. I think that's the way to do it. Like, I liked when the AA2 character is, like, referring to a character that you can realize is Lotta. Like, I think that's nice, and that's, like, a fun way to, like, have a quote-unquote cameo.
Well, that's a fun way of rewarding the players that have been part of the series for so long and playing for so long.
The Bellboys, abso-positively, you know, like, stuff like that, where it's, like, it doesn't affect the game, but it is, like, an Easter egg where, like, if you know, you know, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And thus, I feel like that should have been better. And I feel like if we wanted to... I feel like Larry could have been kept around. He just needed to be done better. He needed to really be... I don't think he should have...
be awful.
He should never have made comments for Maya, for Pearl, for literally anybody, like, underage at all. And then... he should have, honestly...
He could still be a loveless loser. You could still keep that.
But, like, make him a hopeless romantic and not a creep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's... Like, at the beginning, in the first one, he's dumb, right?
Yeah.
But he like, handmade this pair of clocks, right? Like, he, like, you know... is upset about her, like, cheating, but it's, like, him just being, you know, or cheating, or whatever, you know, whatever you wanna, you know, but, like, oh, yeah, Allie, in a game you played, in a 3-2, he comments about her voice on the phone, which is, like, yeah, sure, you didn't see her, but she's, like, 9. Like, that sounds very
9.
different than, like, an adult person, you know, like, yeah.
Sorry, 9 is 9.
Which is dumb, exactly. Which is very dumb. Like, to me, it would have been really hilarious. Yeah, that too, Deuce. That, and whatever the fuck he does in Investigations 5, right? 1-5. That whole deal. Right, like it went from, with, you know...
It went from charming to creepy.
Why am I blanking
Like, I could see how
went
people
from
in the first game
Cindy Stone
might find Larry charming.
No, I think he's fine in the first game. I think both appearances of Larry in the first game are perfectly fine. He is portrayed
it's just a gross case
as a
of
guy
flanderization.
who, but in the first game he's portrayed as an idiot, okay, as a dummy who is constantly kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time until he literally is in the wrong place at the right time, right? And I kind of love that about that. It's great. But also all of the women he's talking about are like off-screen women as well, right? Like it's like we don't have to be here for whatever the fuck he is doing, and it seems like he's really being used by them, right? Like at least it's portrayed as the like, oh, he goes after these hot women.
He's being taken advantage of.
And then he's kind of being taken advantage of, and that is fine. After 1-4 though, every other time Larry appears after 1, and he does kind of make a weird comment about Maya in 1-4, but like it's minimal compared to how he goes later. But in 2-2, he's fucking weird. And, like, some of what he did in 2-2 is fine. Where he's, like, such a goofus that he, like, left his job to go, like, talk to the girl who was talking to the guy, whatever. Like that's... But the, like, pining after Desiree, also kind of wonk, right? Like, obviously married woman. Like, don't do that.
She's taken, bruh.
You know... But I also feel like the problem is there's, like, ways to do that, though. Right? Like, there's ways for him to lament. You know, that, like, I, of course, would never break up such wonderful love, but, you know, she's so beautiful. Ron's a lucky guy. Yeah, like, you know, you could do shit like that. Without being like, haha, yeah, you know, just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score shit, you know, right? And it's just like, what the fuck? You know, do the joke the other way with Pearl. Make him hear a grown woman on the phone and think she's like 6, right? That's funny. That's funny. You know? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But like if you had to do something like that, you know what I'm saying? Why is he constantly like the sending notes that go to the point of like, this is literally like a threat, like you need to get a restraining order. Right?
Yeah. Too much.
Why did he have to do that? Why did he... Like, I would rather Laurice Donim, like, waxing poetic about Iris, but you can do it in, like I said, like a hopeless romantic way instead of, like, a creepy way. Like really? I feel like we could have just pivoted his character slightly into being a hopeless romantic that is constantly down on his luck because he goes after the girl that dies. He goes after the girl that gets accused of murder. Right? Like, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's unlucky.
Incredibly, yes.
But...
He would have fit that archetype really well. I don't know why they had to go the creep route with him.
But they really just leaned into, like, he's so much of an idiot that he's horrifically creepy. When we already have all these creep characters that wear their creep on their sleeve, you know, like, why did it have to be Larry? This person that's supposed to be our friend, right?
All these others that we just do not need.
Why are we associating with this guy? And I guess they kind of go, Larry, but there's a difference between, like, when something thinks it's probably the butts because, like I said, wrong place, wrong time, instead of being something thinks it's probably the butts because he fucked it up and he drove the truck into the museum. You know, like, whatever the fuck. Yeah, Bess, I
not
don't know
sure,
why.
Bess.
I will say Sal, well, obviously I don't like creep characters, he was, like, to me, the worst you could go. Hottie is horrific.
Hottie is
horrific. And why did he come back?
They chose for him.
Why did he come back?
It's so bad.
Like, horrific. Hottie is horrific.
I just don't know why we needed him.
And the problem is, it's just like, he wasn't even a one-off. He came back, and then he came back in another fucking game.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Why?
They changed his name. I'm like, excuse me? What? Why? Yeah, does this one count as spoilers, Allie?
Yeah,
he comes back.
He comes back, Allie. Yeah.
He comes back. Yeah.
It's
We're
terrible.
all crying.
I'm sorry.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
He doesn't come back as Dr. Hottie, though.
Yeah.
He comes back as something else.
He's the same. He's basically the same.
Yeah, there's no change. Our sentiments exactly, Allie.
Yeah. It really is
for my hot glue gun to warm up.
Why have we chosen these characters as the reoccurring ones? Is really like
Yes, because there is someone out there who finds them funny.
Apparently, but like
not our cup of tea.
Ugh. It just kills me. Yeah, I feel like one of those things. I think someone said I was kind of spoiled that Hottie was gonna come back. I don't feel like. To me, it's the context. You know, I won't explain why we go and see Hottie again.
I think personally that was another cameo moment. Especially given that his name is different. It's like Apollo doesn't know, but you, player, you know.
But my whole point is...
So you're not bamboozled.
My whole point is just,
the
like...
answer.
Just do it in the, like... Yeah, I don't get it, Bass. I don't get it. I really...
Yeah.
The choices made are... Like, what?
The choices were certainly made. That said, I do like most of the characters that we've been introduced to. And I'm talking about for, like, all of the games we played. I don't find there are too many misses, like, that there's so many it's egregious. I think the only one that came maybe close to that was in Turnabout Big Top, and that was literally just the setup. If we did not have Ben acting the way he was,
he would have been fine.
We could have been
fine.
Trello.
I love
Been
Trello.
fine.
And I, you know, and I'm down.
Need that one glaring issue.
Yeah. Yeah, Allie, it's both are bad in my opinion.
Both
you know,
are bad. On one hand, you can prepare. On the other hand, you can remain blissfully ignorant until you reach that moment. But, nah, it's our duty to warn you. You need to know.
For that one in particular.
It just caught us so off guard.
It's so bad.
We were not ready.
So bad.
Turnabout memories. Trying to remember.
Terry Falls. Terry Falls.
Ah.
The reason I don't like it is because I still think it's kind of problematic to paint a 13-year-old as a manipulator to that extent. Like, I still feel like that's kind of young to be really at the level of doing that.
Dahlia's a special evil case.
Like 16?
But it's still kind of like, really? At 13, she's all, like...
Is like...
At
maybe
13? Like, she just started middle school, man.
For that.
Way too young.
I guess, but to me it just gives the vibes of like, yeah, my 5-year-old is obviously lying and manipulating me, and it's like, no, they're a child. No. You know, like I don't know. It gets to it's more just like
rough vibes.
I feel like it could have been done better and differently. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where it, like, overshadows the message that they're trying to do, if that makes any sense. Right? Like when you talk about... it would have been
better to age up Dahlia a bit.
Yeah.
She did not
because
need to be 13.
honestly, I wish
that
she
change.
Was...
She looks the same.
I want
from
her to
13
be...
to adulthood.
She looks the same, but my whole point is that it's like, I actually think it would have been more interesting if she was like, I can't remember, I did the math, but it was like, hello, Mason. She was like, if
Hi,
she was
Mason.
like 16 or 18 with that case, and then so she was older than Phoenix by like a good amount, because then it's like, oh shit, she really is manipulating him. Right? Because I feel like that puts Phoenix in an even more pathetic, like, light for that case, right? Like Feeny. Like, I feel like that it's like, oh, this like definitely his senior sort of doing stuff, and he's like the new guy, and that's like a twisted on his head is. No, yeah, she looks exactly the same, Allie. But it's like, to me, it's like with the Turnabout Big Top, right? Is the idea that like, oh, we were painting as like everybody in the circus is very like isolated, and that even Regina is like so isolated from the outside world and all this stuff, and it's like,
which did kind of work.
But then why couldn't... But see, this,
to accept
I was constantly aging up Regina in, like, the things and making her 18. But there's somebody put, like, a comment on the Turnabout Big Top, like, you know, entire case thing. That was like, why couldn't Max and Bat be younger? And it's like, you're fucking right. Why couldn't Max and Bat be younger?
Bat already looks so young.
Bat totally should have been 17 at best. And if you made Max 18, I feel like that would have hit better.
I
feel like that would have hit. No, I feel like that would have hit better. Because it's his whole thing is him being like this country bumpkin. It's like his first time with fame. He's trying to do this whole thing. But so he comes off this really, really arrogant kind of person, but he has to learn. 18 would have been perfect. First
really
time out of
worked.
home. Like, he's really still trying to learn. I feel like 21, yeah, you're still making mistakes and doing stuff, but I feel like it could have hit just as big. And then you have Mo who and Acro who are really these like, wow, we are now the only adult figures in the circus. Right? Like come on. And then make Ben younger too.
It's mostly just change the ages of everyone in that case. Please.
Yeah, exactly, Allie. And yeah, I think, honestly, everybody could have just been made younger. Except Mo and Acro. Because then it's like, you lost, like, the main adult in your life right now, because he's gone. And then now the one of the adults that is trying to protect you is the cause? And...
it would have hit.
Yeah, and then now Mo is left to, like, pick up the pieces of, like, these basically orphaned children. Right? Like, that, I think, would have hit really well. Yes.
He becomes clown dad. I would have been here for it.
Could have taken Ben out entirely. I thought Chilo was funny. I did enjoy, but honestly, maybe that was mostly Dylan. That's always like
Definitely
a tough thing.
a lot of it was Dylan.
For me is always like, did I like this character?
I would have given Trillo as good a voice in my head if I played by myself.
There's always like a, do I like this character?
What I always need
or
to
does
think about.
Dylan just ad-lib with the voice real good? Like, I don't know. Because it's same with Von Karma, right? Von Karma is objectively a very good villain, but I don't think I'd like him as much if it wasn't Dylan. Yeah, he's too old, Allie. Yeah, but imagine, make Ben also, like, in the 16 to 18 range. Right? Now he's a child that's scared, can't talk, only does the puppet. Right? That's, like, pathetic in, like a, oh my god, he needs help kind of way, and not like a, oh, okay, what are you doing kind of way. Right? Like, yeah, exactly. But it came out way before Victorious, so, you know, Robbie and, what's his name? Rex.
What's his name? Rex. God, it's been a long time since I thought about that show.
Yeah, could have been Allie. Like, I'm just saying, even if you do change the design a little bit, you know, like, it's just very, like, yeah, I don't know why we had so, because then I think it would have been more tragic, which is what it was going for. And then on top of that, I think having
they were going for this whole idea of, oh my gosh, Acro didn't mean to kill the person he killed. It was totally an accident. So everyone was kind of like kind of lost.
Yeah,
like they didn't know what to do. They're all lost kids.
But then it's on top of it being like Acro's also like a parental figure, you know, kind of as well, because he's older, you know, right? Obviously not compared to Mo, but like it's definitely like, oh shit, now we put him away and we're also having a problem, you know, like there's just a lot of like a lot more stuff.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when they do that, Allie.
You hated every character?
Ah, man.
The problem is they really were just like, why did they have to have the ages?
Craziness. Did I cut enough circles? I will find out. Hopefully, we do not get treated to another case like that in the future. I can only take one of those per franchise, if even that.
I'm honestly really curious about where we go in games 5 and 6. Mostly game 5. That seems to be like a real big lore game. So I'm very curious. Yeah, that's what it seems to me. Everything's like, oh, you can't do stuff until game 5. You can't read things until game 5.
Oof.
What did you post? Yeah, vibes, the best vibes.
Okay, I kind of squished this one, but
get your Paper Demon dailies.
Yes.
Hello, Federico.
Hey, Federico. Welcome, welcome.
No, I get it, Allie. I get it.
Never. It's just interesting that they chose to go with that story angle. It's like, you didn't have to do that, but you did. Why? Why?
Yeah. It just comes out of Bass. It just comes out of left field, and then the argument
nowhere.
And then the argument of like, oh, it's like early 2000s is like irrelevant because of the Phoenix vibes, right? And it's just like a
Well, again, Phoenix had Mia, and Apollo has Redacted because Allie is here.
Oh, I'm blanking
but very
on
clearly,
3-4. Which one's 3-4?
Phoenix drank the Respect Women juice, and Apollo did not.
3-4 is the one we were talking about with Falls, right? Yeah.
3-4?
Yeah.
Didn't we make all those comments?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the recent
No.
misogynist comment.
I don't know, like, Godot is an interesting character, in my opinion. He, like, has
Godot
a lot of, like...
very jaded to me.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it. You see what he goes through. He's upset that he lost Mia. He blames Phoenix. I think personally unfairly, because Phoenix suffered too. It's like, if you guys just talked it out, you probably could be bros.
This fucking room so hard to play that game. I'm so sorry, Ellie.
Condolences, Allie.
It's more just like the Godot part gets me because like everyone is it's like pretty much like obviously like Diego Mia is like basically canon, but you don't feel that way in their interaction. You know what I'm saying?
I was not. Kitten did not feel like a pet name to me.
One,
it felt demeaning.
I dislike Kitten, but besides that, Mia also wasn't here for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they also played and wrote Mia as not being comfortable. Yeah, Allie, they are
the
canonically
exact same issue
they were
I
together.
had with Apothecary Diaries. In that, how the hell do you expect to have a romance if both parties are not into it?
Yeah.
No,
so Allie,
it really is the Apothecary Diaries issue.
Yeah. I don't know if they were dating at that moment, Allie, because like, but they were canonically. Mia was with Diego before he died with the poisoning and all of that. So, yeah, that's canonical. That's not even like speculation. That's like canonical. And that's what gets me about the 3-4 case is because it's like, fine, he can call her Kitten if Mia is like vibing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't have to like Kitten if Mia's okay with Kitten.
Jinshi can lean in for a kiss if Mao Mao is into it.
Yeah. Or, you know,
it really is the same
really
logic.
Is like a just like we have the ability. No, she felt so awkward that whole time, and not in like a oh my god my like first case kind of thing. More in like a she did not like it. I very vehemently remember she did not like the whole thing. The vibes were not
Unless that was
here.
just me ad-libbing.
No. I really distinctly remember Mia was not. Allie's backing me up, so I'm like, yeah, thank you.
Okay. We're not misremembering.
Allie's played it more recently than us. But I'm very certain that game-written dialogue, Mia was not here for Kitten. And that's what made it, like, extra bad. I don't have to like Kitten if Mia did like it,
personally,
but I'm very certain she didn't.
But if Mia likes it, it's like, okay, we see the vision.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep burning myself on my hot glue.
Yeah, like I said, Allie, I don't know if the timeline is stating that they were dating at that point, because that is, like, Mia's first case. But they are
really
dating
not clear
after
about that.
They are dating after that, explicitly. And it just didn't feel like, I'll be curious what you turn up best, but I remember the vibes being very off, and it didn't feel just like first case jitter vibes. It very much felt like, why is this man doing this right now vibes, right? And it's like, and if you're gonna date, we should have been a little more, like...
Gotta get on the same page.
Yeah, vibin'. Like, I don't know, any amount. Like, it didn't feel like there was any chemistry at all. And it's like, even in a stressed situation, you should make it so that these, like, characters
want
vibe,
to be with each other.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really ship it. Because there's just nothing there.
Ouch.
Did you burn yourself?
Yep.
Oh no. Enemy
Dang
syllabus gone wrong.
Before
it
it was
really
just,
is just like
mini burns. That was like a whole hand.
I
Ouch.
don't ship it. And the worst time I burnt myself was I was hot gluing a button and it came up through the buttonholes. I never made that mistake again.
Yeah, no.
Nope. I burnt myself pretty bad.
Luckily, I'm hot gluing some fabric right now, so I have it on the low setting. If it were high, I would be screwed.
Yeah, basically, Allie. And then it's him blaming Phoenix the whole time, which is fine. That is like a guilt, you know, and like a trauma response that is valid, and he has. Yeah, that's the word.
He couldn't do anything to save Mia. So he's putting the blame on Phoenix, who was there, who was the person closest to her at the time.
That's also wild to me,
So he puts all that blame on him.
I think it's just like a fandom needed a straight ship, apparently.
I thought they picked Phoenix Maya for that one. The amount of that tag I've seen. Whew.
No, I don't think so. Because they explicitly, and a lot of times, like, don't have Phoenix in my like even with the because I'm like editing 2-2 now, right? And there's like moments where Pearl's trying to push it, and both Phoenix and Maya are like, "Can we not, Pearl, please? Can we please not?" We don't know. We do not condone the straight.
The only straight ship we like around here is Ron Delight and Desiree. That is it.
I feel like there was something else.
Was there?
There's so many characters.
I mean, I'm sure Gregory Edgeworth was an absolute darling to whoever his partner was.
Oh, I do ship Misty. We ship Misty. That's like the thing, is Greg and Misty,
right, Misty
being
and
like
Gregory.
that Maya and Edgeworth are actually related. That's like a big fan theory. Yeah, I'm here for that ship.
Right,
Thank you,
right.
Kenny Lucifer. I'm very here for
Mystery.
that ship.
That's right.
Very, very here for that ship. Love that. I've seen nope, I can't talk about that. That would be spoilers for Allie. So
don't spoil, Ori.
I'm not spoiling.
No.
No. The problem is they just don't make as good straight couples, you know? That's the problem.
They really do make the gay better. There's someone on that team who knows what they're doing. I mean, don't get me started about Clav and Apollo. Like, come on. They'd already be hooking up if the game allowed them to.
Dylan's just being a fucking weirdo.
What did he do?
He just came in using the clip, my hair clip, as like a big mouth, and then clipped me with it. You don't have to turn your ears off, Allie. It's just a one-off, but I don't want to like say the characters. It's fine.
It's okay.
It really, really is just like
wiggle. Though. 999.
Then, and Bass, my response is, then tell them to write more interesting fucking straight people!
No, literally, because there's this whole idea
Kim and
of
Ron.
like, there is this expectation in media where it's like, okay, if you have a guy, you have a girl, obviously they're gonna get together. And I say obviously because that's just how our media is. That is how it always works out. So we've just, as a society, come to expect that. Therefore, when a writer comes about and goes to write their straight relationship, it's like, well, I don't have to put, and I'm not saying don't put work into it, but like, you don't have to try as hard because the expectation, oh, well, if I'm reading this romance and it's straight, like, they're obviously gonna get together. There may be like trials and stuff they need to overcome, but they're obviously gonna get
100%.
together. It's like when you watch any show out there, there's always the expectation of like, the first example I think of is Star versus the Forces of Evil, where people are like, oh, are they gonna stay friends? Nope, they got together. It was the very classic girl, guy, start as friends and then come together. And it takes away from that interesting dynamic they had.
Love Stevani, though. Stephen Connie, top fucking tier. Top fucking tier.
Because they stay interesting when they become a couple. They don't lose the dynamic that was set up in the beginning. Same for Kim and Ron.
Yeah,
they don't
same for
lose
Kim and Ron.
Their dynamic.
I had another one to go, raring to go, and I lost it.
Robin and Starfire are pretty good. I like Robin and Starfire.
Momo and Okaroon.
Momo and Okaroon is fantastic.
Okaroon,
they never lose what made them friends in the beginning.
Okay, this is a weird pull because it is poly in the end, but the relationships that you see mainly are straight. In Iron Widow, it does become a poly relationship, but because you are having the experience of the story through the main character who is a woman and the other two people are men, you are still getting the hetero relationship vibes originally, but they're good vibes. And then you just kind of have a moment where it's like, oh yeah, and they ain't against being a little gay. Everyone's just kind of, it's good. And it's like, nice. But they also have a good gay relationship with the two men. And it's very beautiful, Polly.
To tell you a little something about the second book, not major spoilers.
Yeah, no.
But there's one line in a chapter that references, oh, the main character was always an outcast, like ever since this, ever since that. And then she also mentions, oh, and then I kissed the neighborhood girl. Like that got me some looks for a couple days. So I was like, oh, okay. We've always been a little gay.
No, and see, it's yeah. Outcast mentioned. Outcast mentioned. But that's the whole
always
thing.
Mentioned on Comic
where
Corner.
It's like,
you kidding?
It really is just like, I just shipped the characters that would have a good relationship together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is just like, I'm not against Phoenix being bi, right? And having relationships with women. Just the women they choose are not the ones for him. Right? Like, they're just not, don't do it. They're just not good ones.
Him and Iris. I'm sorry. I'm not here for him and Iris.
I'm not here for him and Iris. It's the whole thing was rough, right? Oh goodness, Kenny Lou. Am I prepared? I don't know if I'm prepared.
Oh my! You killed Hodson. Feels like there is double meaning replying yum to this.
Oh shit! Not my boy!
There is double meaning in replying yum to this, for sure.
Shit, you're
Black
right.
and Cayman steak! Oh no!
Oh shit, you're right. That's crazy. What's wild is that like fucking gator.
God damn.
Food, you know?
A gator
all
is.
the meaning. This is nuts. Damn. You cook.
Now I can't
Lucifer.
stop thinking of that one meme where the two characters are like, wonder how I taste. Oh, I could help you with that. One's imagining biting, the other's imagining kissing.
Ugh. Yes, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, Milano would be delicious. He's been eating Aster's food for years.
I think he'd be a little gamey. I think they'd all be a little gamey. Yeah,
He's got the muscle, though.
Yeah. but he's got, like, the muscle where he's constantly using it. That's what makes him gamey, right? So, unfortunately, I think they'd all be kind of gamey because they're, like, constantly using it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Hoatson's fresh off the boat and fresh out of
Hoatson
society.
would probably be the most
He might
delicious.
be a snack.
I think he would
Hoatson
mathematically be the most tasty. Because he's got enough muscle where he would have some meat, but he's not, like, put to the stress
But he
test.
hasn't used the muscle.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I see how it works.
Yes. I'm obsessed. So I have not...
God, I forgot about that line.
I have not seen the second season of the live-action One Piece, and I have obviously not watched any other One Piece than the live-action One Piece. But one of the artists that Mars and I follow does a lot of BL content, and they are on a live-action Sanji Zoro kick, and I am so here for it.
And
because,
they look so pretty.
Great.
I wish they looked like that in the show.
They do in the live action. What the live action I will recommend if you need to like have a One Piece experience, because also everybody is like, Sanji's so much better in the live action.
Really?
They flanderize
I think they
Sanji
made him
in the
less
anime.
horny.
No, so my understanding is specifically the animation studio did not like Sanji, and they really flanderized him in the anime. But in the manga, and definitely in the live action, he's not what you expect. You know, like he is not the problem that it is. And also everyone is very great looking in it. But what I was saying about that was just this artist did like a little comic, and it was like Zoro's like sitting on like the counter, and Sanji's like, get off my counter, what are you doing? Stop sitting there. And he's like, what, why? And he's like, it's for food only. And he's like, well, some would beg to... It's so good.
It really gives After
so funny.
X someone vibes. I don't know who yet.
I mean, we know Soup would say average. To me, it's Ferrix, because Ferrix would be the one to come at it like that.
Well, Ferrix would be the one to have a smarmy reply like that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more postings happening. I gotta see what all this is. That's a good gif, Bass. I'm sorry it took me a half hour to see it, but it's a good one. I heard live action Cowboy Bebop was pretty bad. Now, I'll be honest, I only have the first 4 episodes of the original Bebop to compare it to. I have tried 4 separate times. I can't get into Cowboy Bebop for whatever reason. It's just not sticking. I watch a couple episodes and I'm like, okay, I'm done for now, and then I never return to it. So I've just kind of given up on that entirely, which is so sad because I know it's one of the greats. I'm like, I want to enjoy this. It won't stick. I don't know why.
I'm so sad. I finished Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions.
I can't believe they left you on a cliffhanger. That is so cool.
Yeah, well, they did the same thing, like, you know, again, cliffhanger, like, they didn't solve the big overarching mystery yet because there's more manga, you know, and it's like, God damn it, you know, like, we solved the mystery of the episode or whatever, but it's just like, damn, I wanted the big fish, you know?
The overarching mystery.
Yeah, and it's just like, made it worse, basically, you know, so it's, but they did it like, you know, Moriarty the Patriot, where it's like, here's 2 seasons, now read the manga, and it's like, yeah, but is it the same? I don't know if it's the same.
From what I hear with the manga for Moriarty the Patriot, Sherlock and Moriarty go to New York, and it's very gay.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. God,
it's incredibly gay.
Spoilers for season 2 final episode of Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions. It is incredibly gay at the end, but they make a joke to be like, haha, we're totally not gay. And it's like, guys, bro. You are about, again, spoilers, heavy spoilers right now, okay? If you plan to watch this and don't want to be spoiled, 2 seconds. It is literally, they're about to die together in a burning building, and they're just like shooting the shit. They're just shooting the shit. They just and one is like, they're like, one is like helping the other up, and he's like, no, don't put your arm around me. You know, I don't want to be found dead like we're lovers. And they're like, ha ha ha. It's like, yeah,
Okay, all right, bro. We know what you are. We know what you are.
Yeah.
Spoilers over. That is one hell of a line, Bass.
Jesus Christ.
What the
hell? Oh my god. But yeah, and then Crunchyroll like recommended me another show that's got like detective-y stuff in it. And yeah, I don't know. I know you always do the 3-episode rule. I only watched 1. It didn't super grab me, and the vibe.
What show was it? Out of curiosity.
Called Woodpecker Investigation Society, something like that.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
Again, it just like kind of like was like more like this, you know.
Here, this
Woodpecker
this is
Detective's Office.
Based.
Yeah, Woodpecker Detective's Office.
What year did that even come out?
The anime came out in 2020.
Oh, okay.
It's an adaptation of a 1999 mystery novel. You know, it's like a one. Okay. It gives like a one-off vibe. It's got like 1 season or whatever. You know, it's dub only.
12 episodes.
Yeah. And it had an interesting premise, but the way that like the first mystery, like the way it was solved was just not grabbing me as much, and to me there wasn't really much of anything else. It has a much lower rating than Ron Kamonohashi.
Okay. And the search continues.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, on Crunchyroll,
I'm with you, Bass. I like shows that are either 12 episodes long, 24 at the most. Those are nice. And then give me a season-long break short to wait.
I don't care about the length. Like, honestly, if a show is too long, I'm honestly not gonna watch it at this point. You know, if I'm being honest. At a certain point, it's like... Yeah, but at a certain point, it's like, yeah, this is just too many episodes for me to, like, start on this right now. You know, like, it really is, like, a barrier of entry level.
It really is the equivalent of looking at the giant book on your shelf and being intimidated and just like, yeah, no. Well, yeah, but Allie, it's like 10-minute episodes.
10-minute episodes.
That makes a hell of a difference.
Mathematically, it's not that many. But, like,
Exactly, Allie, exactly.
Yeah, I think, Ron Kamonohashi has, like, a 4.7 on Crunchyroll, where Woodpecker Detective has, like, a 3.8. So that is, like, a whole point difference.
Dang.
Yeah, even more on my anime list. Ron has 7.5, and Woodpecker has 6.2.
A whole point difference over there, too.
Not recommend. We got a recommended, a not recommended, and a mixed feelings. Oh my god, it's so split. 4 recommend, 5 mixed feelings, and 5 not recommend. God,
wow.
What a fucking split.
Those are some crazy statistics.
Versus Ron. Ron leans more towards recommended mixed.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you'll get your Milano content, Allie. You'll get your Milano steak. Your
100 seasons?
Steak.
Oh, God, please. I would like to have a finished thing eventually.
Which will happen. We did say to eat Canadian Lucifer. Are you going to cook for us? Speaking of cooking, little bit of a tangent. My mom absolutely fell in love with the little ramekin that Ori lent me so I could take home her custard. So I'm like, well, this makes Mother's Day easy because now I could just buy her ramekins.
There you go.
So I got 6 on the way to her.
There you go.
I hope she's still enamored by the ramekins by the time they arrive. I think she will be. Oh. Nose.
It's very unfortunate.
The allergies reach me in here.
That my wedding is so close to Mother's Day.
Well, just the week after.
Yeah, but it means that the week before I'm like fucking running around. Got all the shit.
True. Hey, join the rest of us, man. Join the rest of us. I'm still sitting here like, uh-oh, I gotta get my hair cut. I gotta do my nails. I was going to take PTO for the Friday, but then this past Friday, I called out of work. So I was like, well, crap, they're gonna kill me if I try to do another day. So I was like, what about a half day of PTO? Like, I'll do all my morning and afternoon kids, but just the late afternoon kids will take off for. They can't get too mad at me for that, right?
Hey, I'm not taking off.
Figure out.
Dylan took off, but I did not.
We know, Vaz. We know what you mean. Yeah, so much to do. May is crazy.
Yes. I don't know how you really have a small one of the other kind, Baz, but yeah, Dylan and I weren't really gunning for any big to do, and we certainly have forced our family down from, you know, what they would have wanted. We are definitely not having a traditional wedding. We're not small enough to be like a micro wedding, but we're certainly a small wedding, you know, comparatively. And you know, literally every time someone like would RSVP no, Dylan and I are like, yes. Like, less people. So that was really funny because and we did it like separately.
Who the hell would say no to you guys?
But there was really funny. I was like, you know, I listened to the Reddit stories and everything, and someone was telling Reddit story whatever, and they like mentioned their wedding and about how for their wedding they basically like their friend who ended up being their, you know, maid of honor was like all gung-ho and really wanted to plan her wedding, and you know, the OP like totally trusted her, you know, vision and everything. It was like, yeah, go, and did everything, and OP's like, I highly recommend this method, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I am doing this method right now, because that's what I did. I went, Mom, if this is what you want, go ahead. Go
ham.
I don't want to have to really think about it at all, and I did not have to think about it at all.
Nice.
I had the vision, you know, briefly, and then I knew that my mother would do it. I obviously had to go to like fittings and things, but yeah, she went out and did everything. I mean, that's basically what we're doing.
That's essentially what's happening, yeah.
It's literally no. It's so wild. So one of them, ours is 4 hours, Bass. Literally, one of Dylan's friends, like when he was like RSVPing and stuff, he's like, so is like the start time, like what, the reception or what? And I'm like, Dylan, he could come to the whole thing. The entire thing, ceremony and reception, is a total of 4 hours. He will be there at the time. The ceremony is going to be like 30 minutes tops. The vast majority of it is going to be cocktail hour and eating food. There's no dancing. There's no other, like, there's the 2 speeches, and one of the speeches is thank you all for coming, and celebrating this with blah, blah, blah. Like, he could come to the whole thing. I don't think I would say that my dress could be worn more than once as it is, because it's just like a floor-length
You'd have to
gown.
do some major alterations.
But it would be interesting to see what could be made out of it afterwards.
I mean, definitely with the kind of fabric you chose.
Yeah.
Would be beautiful.
Yeah, insane, Bess. Fuck no.
Oh, that sounds exhausting.
I did not want that. I did not want that at all. Neither did Dylan. Like I said, there's no dancing. That was another thing. Neither of us are like big dance floor people or anything like that. So there's no dance floor. So there's no like first dances or anything like that. It's like, I don't want people to look at me doing this. This is not, because it's either all or nothing in my opinion,
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But, yeah.
Wow, engaged for 10 years? No wonder they went all out.
It's one of those things where it really matters, like, what are you doing for 15 hours? You know what I'm saying? If you have, like, stuff, like, because, like, you see some of these, like,
forcing your guests to just sit and wait?
Yeah, no. But I mean, like, if you have, like, actual, like, events, quote-unquote, happening, right, like, that's... Like, sometimes you hear about these weddings, like, like the weddings you've been to your friends. There's, like, specific, like, events where you're, like, doing stuff, right? Like, there's specific, like, games or, like, specific dances or, like, like, yeah, they're long, but there's, like, a lot of, like, now we're doing this thing, and now we're doing this thing, and now, blah, 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 right? Like, there's specific ceremonies and whatever. You're not just sitting there while one person like talks forever and then the vows happen and then what like, I'm sorry, I don't want to go to a church service. It takes a long time. Okay, I do not need to sit in a church service for like an hour or more.
Between
Jesus,
like chat and the internet, Ori and Dylan, myself included, not religious people.
No,
very much.
And that was very important.
Not even
to me.
close.
It's really funny. I think it's really funny. So we didn't have like anybody specific we knew to be like the officiant or whatever. So we just have like a person recommended by the like the venue, right? But it was very important to me specifically. We are not having a religious ceremony. I don't want like God, Mary, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, it doesn't, unrelated, right? We do not care. And thankfully the person, that my mom got through the venue and everything is like, hell yeah, like, we'll do whatever you want. And it turns out, it seemed like she's Wicca, which is fine. Ooh. Dylan and I don't care. And, we saw what she's going to say, and it's perfect, it's fine. But that's like definitely like my father definitely always like, yeah, and then I was like, hell yeah, that means she's based as fuck. I don't care. I just think it's so funny. It's like a yeah,
hell yeah,
and the officiant's Wicca.
That's what we
want. And it's like, yeah, and that means she's based AF.
Love that.
Hello,
Hi,
Roble.
Ooh.
But oh my god. So
the most important thing is you're having fun with that. Are you having fun with Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy?
I looked up a thing and it was like, it was like how to write your vows, right? It was like, you know, just like look it up to see like, is there anything special you gotta say or something I might have not about, blah, blah, blah. And the like thing is like, yeah, and it's gonna be like 80 bajillion like words. And it's like, what the fuck? Why does this have to be so long? It doesn't, and our vows are not that long. But it's just like, why is this template like, yes, write an entire speech? And it's like, what? Why? It's like, yes, the introduction, and then the body, and then the signing, and it's just like, what?
They actually treated that like a high school essay.
Literally, and it was just like, why is this so much?
No.
And then, yeah, it doesn't have to be, and ours are not. I'm very proud of my vows. I hope they go over well.
I can't see them not going over
No,
well.
I mean, I will be crying, so, you know, that is a part of the entire
That's
deal.
part of the experience.
Sobbing.
Let's see. I wonder if this idea is gonna.
Yeah, done. Exactly, Lucy. That's the way to do it.
Okay, I have no idea how we got on hedgehogs and giraffes.
Yeah, I don't know. What are you talking about?
I have questions.
The penny arcade
Concerns?
guy. I do not know.
This has to be moved.
Everything is wild and... Okay, can I understand what is happening here again?
This how this works? No, this is... Okay.
I don't think
I had
this
an
is
idea,
right, but I don't
and now
know
it's falling apart.
how it would be
Why is it falling apart?
different.
Ori and I are both struggling in our own ways. Okay. One of these is wrong. Why are one of these
Okay,
wrong?
that's how. That's how it would be different.
Let's move you here.
Yes. Those are two of their names.
Okay.
Which is
That's
totally...
not
Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm down for a good dance floor moment if I know the songs, but like Dylan is definitely not. And then to have like a true like, yeah, this is the father-daughter dance. This is like the first dance. You know, this is, and it's like, I don't want everyone fucking watching me, you know, like, and it's like, oh, all you have to do is sway. And it's like, that's boring as fuck. Why do we gotta sway? And we won't have
I remember the
cake.
last couple of weddings I went to. One of my friends was talking about how she and her fiance at the time were preparing for their first dance together. They were practicing like, oh, we practice online while we're at McDonald's. We practice when we're waiting online at the bank. Like, we practice every chance we get. And I'm like, dang. Gonna be one hell of a dance.
Okay. I just remember Sophia Nygaard, I think that's her name, on YouTube, okay? I remember when she was doing all her weddings, and the cool part about their whole thing was that they did the Morticia, and I'm blanking on the husband's name, but they did the Morticia and, God, what is the Addams family father name? Yes, thank you, Gomez, thank you. They did Morticia and Gomez's dance for their first dance.
Ooh.
So they put in a lot of effort to be able to do this fairly complicated dance.
Amount of effort.
But they did it really good. But it was because it was meaningful to them. Right? Like they really liked the Addams family. They had
to the Addams
they really
family.
loved the Addams family and of course, you know, Morticia and Gomez's relationship, but like their whole like theme of the wedding was definitely more like gothic styled, right? Like she wore a black dress, you know, like these sorts of things, right?
Oh, very on brand.
Yeah, exactly. But so it's like, okay, that's like a dance that is meaningful to them, so it makes sense to do it, right? Yeah. And so we didn't have anything like that, and I know Dylan wouldn't specifically want to like go ham otherwise, you know. So it's just like, why bother?
I think Ori and Dylan are gonna have some banger music at their wedding.
We're having a harpist for the beginning.
Yes. It'd be hella cool.
It's really funny. Mars does not know what song she will be walking down the aisle to. And as long as it's the one that we asked for, I'm very curious if she'll recognize it right away. How fast she will or will not recognize it.
I can only imagine what you've chosen.
Again, it has to be played on a harp. So, there's only so many options. But it's for you and Doug. I'm very happy with it.
Ori, I need your art expertise.
Uh-oh.
I have mapped out where I want the lines to go on my gloves and sent you a picture.
Yes.
Can you tell me if you think this is big enough? Or too big? Or needs to be smaller concerning what I want to do?
I need to look at the boy. Show me. Okay, yeah.
No Ace Attorney music on the wedding.
No.
They deliver their vows, and all you hear is.
Okay. I love everything is cosplay. Give me the real ones. Thank you.
This is why I had such a hard time finding references. I do have a reference picture if you need.
No, I found it.
It's just so squished.
I found it. I found a bunch of ones just after, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's a good size.
The Safe Dad team had Ace Attorney music? Dang, that's commitment. They deliver their vows and it's just Godot's theme.
That's crazy. I mean, some of the Ace Attorney music is great, and especially like the jazz and like classical, you know, like remixes or whatever they are, you know, those are good too.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. Honestly, we just didn't like. We weren't needing to go that ham.
Congrats, Roval. I'm glad it's going well. Okay. Oops. Not exactly.
I did a dumb.
Oh my gosh. Fabric is so hard to work on.
Yes.
Ah! Where the hell did my Sharpie go? No clue. There it is.
It's dead and gone.
Some city pop remixes too? Ooh, I'll have to give those a listen.
Is it the ones with the turning? I was so... There was one more recent.
Nope. A lot of prep involved, a lot happening this month. So much to do, so little time.
Whoops, don't do it. Stop.
Uh-oh. Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Is it the ones with the spinning disc? Bass?
Spinning disc?
Yeah. I was just curious where they were getting the art from.
Way this worked. I'm gonna take the pins out. Oh, not bad. Okay. I think this strategy kind of worked. I just have to replicate it on the other glove. Oh dear.
Oh god, there's so many.
Oh geez. How many we talking?
A lot. My biggest thing was I was just very curious of where we're getting all the art for it from. If this is the one you're thinking about. Because it's a lot of very... Yeah. Bless you. Yeah. Yeah. The one that comes up a lot for me, Bass, is a channel called Ace Attorney Remix. They had some... That one has like come up on my For You page a few times. But they have some city pop remixes. And I'm just very critical of the art for it. That's what you're talking about.
Thank you, Lucy. Oh no, we don't suspect.
I do. I do.
Oh no.
I do.
Uh-oh.
That's why I was like,
that's very sad.
Whether or not the music is, I'm not gonna listen.
I should have muted before doing that. Sorry, guys. I will mute now.
Thank you. She's learning. Yeah, literally, Allie. I'm so...
I don't know why they can't take something from the game unless it's like they think they're gonna get copyright.
But it's like... no.
Having the image?
The... Sigh, yeah. Let me show the one I'm... Because this one definitely comes up a lot. For me. This is the one I'm talking about. And this is a city pop remix. And while I can't tell, I don't think the remix is AI, but I'm 99% sure that all of the art is.
Oh no.
Which is sad because the style is very beautiful, like idea-wise. Like I really like the vibe of it, but
the sad thing
is
it
has a lot of
use AI.
It has a lot of like tells, or it's just like, why are we doing this?
Do I try it?
Yeah.
I try to do the triangle in the triangle?
No, it's okay, Baz. It's very easy to fall in, and like it really is like if this was made by a real person, I'm like, this is very beautiful, right? Like I really like honestly, inspirational wise, the vibe of this art piece, I can see why they chose it. It really is just like every time I see this, I'm like. So the first thing for me, right, and this is just PSA, right? This is PSA. The first tell for me for this,
your PSA for the evening,
is that this channel is very new. This is their first video, this cover piece, this City Pop one, and it's only from 8 months ago. Unfortunately, channels that have popped up between, what is it, like 2023 and now?
It's 2023 to now.
2023.
And that have
is now you're under
video
suspicion.
a day that they're churning out.
So this is not a video a day that they're churning out. They definitely had a bunch. But the biggest thing to me is that every single one of their videos has this level of art on it. You have this full cover piece here, and then you have whatever's spinning on the disc. That is a lot of art. Right? Like just mathematically, right? So my first thing is like, wow, we are posting like one of these a week with full art, never repeat. Right, on, again, 2 full, very detailed art pieces, right? Like, this is not nothing. Very detailed. And so, that is, like, now my, like, guard is up, right? So now I'm like, this is given the vibes. Is it impossible? No. To have, like, real artist art. Is it unlikely? Yeah. So now it's, like, going and looking. And while this one's a little hard to confirm, like it really is like, what is this pattern on the tie here? You know, like what is this with the leaf? You know, okay, maybe this is all artifact stuff. The one that really got me, that like I am like confident, right? Like for me, the one where I'm like, I am very confident that this is AI art, is this opera one. Because of this banister right here. I don't care what artist you are, these banisters would be very identical. Now, maybe they didn't use the symmetry tool. Well, it would take that's why I'm saying that, like, these are very detailed pieces. But what I'm saying is that this half of the banister is very different from this half of the banister. You know, so it's like, look at how this pattern is here on the right side versus how it is on this left side. That is where it's like I am like confirmed in my head that this is an AI generated image, and it's because of no artist would sit here and purposely make these so very different, right? Like, you know, it's not, they're just a little different because you freehanded it, right? Like they are categorically very different patterning on both of these. Yeah. And that to me is immediately like, all right, I am convinced. I am not, you know, with all of the other things that I talked about. Again, these are all tells that you have to stack up together, right? One of these things does not a AI accusation make. It is the fact that they only started putting out stuff 8 months ago. They are putting out a lot of art on these things at a very rapid pace mathematically that would either cost it's like, if they were an artist and this was their art, I can see that being a viable timeline. Mm-hmm. But the moment that is not the case, because that is not super likely, it is that like, all right, that is a lot of art to commission. And this is definitely expensive art. Right. So no one believes he's a lawyer. Yeah, his face is asymmetrical. His hair is drawn kind of weird. You know, like, why is this very different than this side? Like, what is happening here? You know, there's no kind of reason to it. You know, I don't know all Ace Attorney characters, but then this is obviously like Nothing Burger. You know, like I said, it really is like, you gotta stack everything up together. And yeah, don't be sorry, Bass. I wanted to bring to your attention that it was this because I know how our community feels about AI, you know, like an AI use. There is no shame in being fooled. Okay? There's no shame.
It's happened to so many people. It's happened to us.
It is, I I will say I am somebody that
it's
is
getting harder
on a
to tell.
significantly high guard, right? As like just a person, I consume a lot of content that is explicitly, here is the newest like ways AI is being terrible and bad and ways to spot it and all this sort of stuff. So I do sort of have a fairly innate like red flags go off, but I'm certainly not immune, you know, and you may not realize, and then something they put something out and it's like, ah, shit, that one really is, I should have known, right? Like, there really is no shame in being fooled. That's the problem.
No, not
with
at
it.
all.
So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that because you mentioned the city pop, and that is the first thing I thought of because YouTube really wants me to listen to it, that I wanted to bring up that I am 99% sure that it is indeed using AI generated art. I do not know what the music is, right? Like, the music could totally be, and this is the problem with this, right? With this whole thing, is the music could totally be their own arrangements, and they could be a real person actually doing these remixes all themselves. And that's the problem with this, right? Because even if it is a real person doing all of the remixes and making very good remixes, the fact that they decided to put AI art on their covers does mean that now I doubt that you're a real person doing this, one, and two, that even if you are, I don't feel comfortable listening to your stuff anymore. Right? Like that's how I feel about things like that. So, yeah. And then on top of this,
to me that when artists do that, they just kind of shoot themselves in the foot.
Everything shoots itself
like,
in the foot.
Now I don't
Companies
trust that
do
you're
it.
doing something, legit.
Yeah, but like companies,
or I question,
are
quality,
shooting
quality.
themselves in the
That's
foot
the word
about
I'm
yeah,
thinking
quality.
of.
It feels cheap. Oh, you couldn't afford to get a real artist, right? Like you couldn't blah blah blah. Yeah, 100% Allie. Like it there very much is a first, like, the hairs stand up on the back of your neck sort of thing, and then I can do like a deep dive into, finding
the
out
why.
to confirm, basically, right, to get concrete evidence so that if I need to tell somebody, I could do it. Yeah, 100% Allie.
Allie, that's like an immediate tell for me. As soon as I hear that, I'm like, nope, I am out.
Anything like that. It is very much like, I have stopped caring what you're selling, it's bad. Because you're using AI.
If you're
and
not
that's just
willing
kind
to
of
put the quality into your advertisement to get my attention,
you don't care.
How do I know you're putting the time and effort into your product?
No. 100% Bass. And that is how they get you. And that's why, personally, and this is a unfortunately kind of paranoid way to live. If I plan to significantly engage in something, past like you scroll past it on your fucking feed, right? Like, if I am planning to subscribe to somebody because I actually want, then it is like, okay, are you like real? Right? Like are you being sus or whatever, these sorts of things. Like, oh, okay, no, you've been making this sort of content since like 2020, okay, I'm fairly confident, blah 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 blah. Yes, Canadian Lucifer, it's so sad. God, Photoshop was like one of the very like first things you learned how to do. Fucking like photo bashing and all of that is just like immediately is like, God.
Okay. I have to ask if anyone else has this issue, because I am trying to educate my parents on AI, especially as it comes to YouTube, because both my parents watch a lot of it. And one of the hurdles I'm running into with my mom is she'll turn on something and then she'll be like, oh wait, that's animated, or it has a moving picture, and she's like, that's AI, right? And to put into perspective what she's describing, like to paint a picture for you guys, she's watching a video of like a MatPat style cardboard cutout of the host's picture, and it's just bopping around on the screen. And I literally had to stare down like, no, that's not AI. That's someone taking their photo, cutting it out, or taking their character's photo, cutting it out, and posting it over top the image. And she's like, oh, but it's changing its movements. And I'm like, yeah, because then they put another image there to create a reaction to what they're saying. That's like one of the very first instances of hosts on YouTube. That's not AI.
I think it's very funny because there's like,
I'm trying to teach them how to draw that line.
It's really interesting because in this day and age, now it is like making clean bad content. Does that make sense? Right, because that's what you're describing.
The word is authentic.
Well, but specifically like effortful, low budget.
Second, but I'm still listening.
That's the word I want. Low budget, high effort. Right? That is the content that is real. Because this cutout thing is low budget, but it is a lot of effort to then bop it around like that.
Clearly, it's what the creator had access to. But it does take effort to move that little character around.
Oh my
and
God.
Put a new
There's a
photo
reason
in
I
for
made an
each,
entire fucking
segment.
VTuber model.
Yeah, or it didn't
not
want to be a map pack cardboard
Pop
cutout.
this shit around because it takes for fucking ever.
It does take effort. There is real effort behind that.
But like,
no, what
there's
you
a
said
reason.
Makes so much sense. Is like it does have to be a level of bad, for lack of a better word.
I think like a budget production. Like you really have to like that is what like
it has to feel. It is the comparison between like a AAA game and an indie game.
Yeah, but not even like it really is like I personally do not want to take my fingers too out of the pot of the editing that goes into any of our YouTube channels.
Like that, Bass.
And then the reason
there'll always be people like that.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like no. And it's like the one comment that accused me of being English as a second language was from was long before AI and long before his 2D. But there is it's like it comes off as authentic, and then you get people like faking the authenticity. But there's a reason like even if we quote unquote make it big, I don't want to hand off the reins so hard to people, and I don't want to make it into a massive production. If like I joke about it on stream all the time, but it is like I don't want to put in all of the effort I could, because that's not the point. Right? Like the point is not, wow, we have these amazingly high production Let's Plays and like amazing audio and like crazy editing and all this sort of stuff. And it really is like, the point is I want to make it because it's fun. And the joy should be the fact that we're three goofballs fucking goofing off. Right? And so like there's a part of me every once in a while is like, maybe we should like, we could re-record that line or something, or we could do it. And it's like, no. That's too high effort, right? If we get a lot of people, it should be because we're funny, goofy people. Obviously I put a lot of effort into the abridged, but that's a very specific thing. The Let's Play videos are only going to be like a whole, they're what they are. And when I have the like, it's fun to do this, it's fun for me to do an Anemone, it's fun for me to do the Popsicle Pals, it's great. But I honestly, I'm such a person that I don't fucking force myself. I force myself to do one thing, and that is I get the episode out on time. But that means that sometimes, this could have been a fun Anemone, but I ain't feeling it. Needs to go out. Fuck it. Like I ain't beating myself up about it.
Many, many years, Bass.
There's a whole... YouTube is a special beast, Bass, because it does still have a level of... It will push content to people who have, like, interests. Right, like, there is still a level of, like, discoverability on YouTube. Like, there is still, like, the people who like Ace Attorney stuff ending up finding our stuff. You know, right? Like, there is a level of that, and it is bigger with shorts and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I feel like a part of the shorts thing is that, yeah, the fuck it bucket, indeed.
We do love that fuck it bucket.
So, Twitch is particularly bad at growth, Bass. Like, notoriously, for its entire time, it has always been basically known if you want to be a Twitch streamer, you have to use other social media. And every social media platform has a different level of growth. And a big thing these days is Instagram. People are talking about how Instagram's dying. And the reason is because people who even weren't doing stuff would still get, like, say, 50 likes on their stuff. Now the same content they're posting, just nobody's liking. Nobody's not even putting in the effort, you know, to like that sort of, you know, people who never wanted to be an influencer. Like again, I want to make this clear. I have no desire to be a, like, content creator as, like, a full-time job, right? I have no desire to be an influencer. Everything I do on the channel, while I may indeed, like, watch a video that talks about growth, if I don't give a shit, I won't do it, right? Like, if that makes sense, like, it'll be like, oh, this is how to be
that internal drive, that internal motivation.
Every decision I make on the Ace Attorney channel is because I want to do it, right? On Ace Tuning, it's because I want to do it, because I have fun doing it. Maybe I will watch a, like, oh, it's better if you post consistently, you know, whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, that's something I can do, right? That's something that doesn't creep me. But it's like...
It also, like, makes sense. It doesn't take too much extra
to, like,
going out of your way.
But trying to, like, optimize SEO or, like, you know, optimize, like, your thumbnail and shit is like, no. I'm gonna draw what I think is fun for the thumbnail. And yeah, some thumbnails take a little more out of me than others to do. But the point is that I literally started drawing thumbnails because I don't give myself time to make fan art of characters very often. And I don't want to not do that. And I have so much joy about the fact that I have this massive fucking Ace Attorney backlog of images that I could just pull out for, like, anything. Like, I'm so happy that during, Dylan's, like, last time on Ace Tunis, that I just have images for that. Right, like, I could just pull shit out. That I just, like it's been long enough where I can just have that time. No, it just
works out nicely that they already exist. Best. No extra planning needed.
I'm not trying to, honestly, this fucking You Got Main thumbnail is probably a bad thumbnail. Okay? It's probably a bad thumbnail for what a thumbnail is supposed to do. But that is the joke that I thought was funny, and I had this idea of, oh my god, making Rhodey the fucking AIM logo guy. Right, with the You Got Main. Like, and that was in my head now. That is what I wanted to do. You know, like all this stuff. That it is like, nope, I'm only thinking about the meme or the reference that I would want to draw. The idea that I would have. Not that, you know, and you can see it, you know, sometimes. Like, you can really see it, like there's, like, a Mia thumbnail. Yeah, Lawyer Swap is the name of the video, and it has Mia in my very quick 2-second if she was a prosecutor instead of a defense attorney fit, and she's got her boobs out. That video has 357 views. That is a big bump from our normal shit.
You know what the people want, I guess.
But I don't care. You know, that was just the idea that I had. Yeah, exactly, Bass. And that's why it's like,
I don't fucking care. I'm gonna draw what I want, and if it pops off, cool. And if it doesn't, so what?
Yeah, at least you made something you
Big
like.
personality cell. There is one thing that I attempt to make important, and that's the abridged. The abridged, I put a lot of effort into marketing it. Right, you know, like when it comes out,
lots of love.
I post it fucking everywhere all the time. But that's the one thing. Partially because I don't want to be annoying. We post videos every week. I don't want to fucking post all the time. 2, that's too much work for little Ori. Ori's got too much shit to do. And I honestly...
Ori's got a day job. Ori's got
hate posting on social media, man. I don't know what it is, but Jesus Christ, is it a chore in my opinion. Holy hell. But yeah, and what it means is that I don't think we're ever gonna blow up. I don't think we're ever gonna get big. There's no doubt about that. I'm not concerned about this. I
wouldn't want to anyway. I like this nice little community that we have.
Yeah, I think the
just
one
the right
thing
size,
that I would rather
crazy.
not have to do is make shorts. I think that's the only thing that I do that is like, if I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. But that's literally it. And the only reason I do it still is because relatively it is not that much time at this point. Like, I really do have it down to like a science. I can do them in massive batches and not think about it for a long period of time. And the fact that
Ori's really figured it out.
Unfortunately, it took fucking 3 years or whatever, but you know, unfortunately, that is the best way to get people to find out about you, right? You know, and I accept that, but I do it
Such
very
is life,
specifically,
you know?
in a way that is not a ton of effort. I
And
do
it
got
works.
it down to a
If it
science.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. And I mean, like, and hey, we keep growing, knock on wood, you know, slow and steady, but like number keep going up, you know, like
Number keep going up.
you certainly have certain stuff do a little pop up for us. Like I said, you know, every time if I hit that sweet spot where the thumbnail I want to draw is a thumbnail that gets a lot of views, you know, awesome.
It's a good day.
But yeah. You're a pants person.
So now you guys have a little behind the scenes sneak peek.
That's a great one, Allie. That's great. Because long form content is pants. Amazing. That's amazing.
No.
But yeah, and that's why I resigned myself to be like, you know, the more this channel grows, the more it will literally just be used to fuel the channel itself. You know,
Yep.
I'm out
Nothing
here.
more complicated than that.
We're getting to a point where I might actually be able to add somebody to the team. I'm debating.
Woohoo!
I'm debating. And that makes my life
Whoa.
easier.
It does.
Oops.
Look at us. I'm getting there.
We shall see.
What's the difference between long form content as in videos and longer form content as in compilations and all that?
Would it be like a jumpsuit? It's like a patchwork shorts, you know?
Maybe?
It's like those pants that are made out of like multiple shorts. That's the patchwork.
That makes sense. I could see that.
It's literally like pants. It's shorts that you have cut the legs off and you sew them all together to make pants.
The pants of Theseus. Amazing. The pants could unzip into shorts.
Ooh, true, true. Okay, my lines are getting a little messed up, but I don't care. We're going for it. It's at this stage in the process I'm like, I probably should have used a fabric pen instead of painting, but oh well.
I love overalls. I got this one pair of overalls, and they're like 2 tones of pink and then white to make this kind of like layered pattern. You've seen them.
That sounds hella cute.
You've seen them.
I think I have. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I love those things. I got them in a size way bigger than I needed though, because otherwise overalls are tight around my ass, and I'm upset. My hips and butt, and it's like, no, these are supposed to be comfy and loose. Why are you a pain?
We've definitely talked about the nightmares of fast fashion on here before.
Nightmare of fucking clothes untailored, period. You know, I'm like, oh. I'm gonna sugarcoat it here. The fact that I cannot go to a tailor and have my fucking shit tailored, you know, for a reasonable price.
Was so upset the other day. The tailor that my family uses just shut down. And we are so sad.
Oh no.
I'm like, no. How could you leave us in our hour of need?
Whoops.
Now I gotta learn how to sew all my own pants.
Haha, nice.
Which I will do. I will definitely do. You know, if I'm pushed to it. But dang it. Like, that's now another thing I gotta carve time out to do, you know?
I don't know, Baz. I find overalls to be pretty chill. I'm gonna be honest, you know?
I think it depends on where you go and what job you work in.
Well, okay.
On where
I would never ever consider.
I've seen more one pieces
to
where
me,
I work.
To me, I'm talking about like, I think you can feasibly wear overalls anywhere you would wear jeans.
Oh, same. Yeah.
And really I feel like that is
big a difference.
totally fine. And nobody will look at you sideways.
Why not though, Mason? It would be iconic.
Then don't wear red. Then don't wear red.
Pick a different color. That's all. And don't wear green if you don't want to be Luigi either.
Get the sweet treat. I have a bunch of high chews.
You're left with blue, yellow.
So many colors.
Pink.
Yeah, exactly.
Turquoise.
Luigi.
Orange.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. If somebody's like,
okay, I'm happy with this triangle.
Hey, Mario, it'd be like, Yahoo! And you move on.
Yahoo!
Yeah, Mario's overalls are blue.
I mean,
yeah, you can get tons of colors. Guys, there are fashion overalls. Like, I cannot stress this. This is not, like, new territory. I see ads for overalls all the fucking time. Yes, Canadian Lucifer.
Okay.
And pinafores and short overalls. I'm just saying. I think you have bass, but they are good. Maybe.
That could
Canada.
be a factor.
I also live in the based place. I will say, I have to keep remembering I live in the fucking based place.
You do.
Yeah.
This is very true.
God, sometimes you just fucking walk around and it's like, damn, everybody's dressed so good. There's certain areas I work sometimes, and it's just like, God, everybody's just like on it. Like, Jesus Christ.
It's like, dang, guys. Well, since I work around kids a lot, I see mostly comfy attire, a little bit of business casual, but honestly not too much.
Or in the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because it's like, because there's 5 boroughs, man. Staten Island is like 90% park. Queens also has a lot of park.
Oh, yeah. Definitely can't go wrong. Ooh. Okay. This isn't terrible.
Oh, shit!
This is starting to look like something. Holy shit.
Oh, see, I got it right.
What'd you get?
Oh, I'm looking at Wikipedia, Bass, and it says Central Park is 6th. No, the biggest one is in the Bronx.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Guess that makes sense.
Second biggest one is Staten Island, and so is the third, is also Staten Island. But the 4th one is the Bronx, and then it's not until the 5th is Queens.
Interesting. That I never knew.
Yeah. Oh, no, not Battery Park. Battery Park is small. Battery Park doesn't make top 10. Battery Park is tiny. No. Battery Park is pretty fucking small.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
surprised Bronx has the biggest one. It's cool, but I am surprised. It's long. It's one of those things where it's like, the park they're talking about in the Bronx is like, it's like a big, long drive that's like the entirety of the Bronx. And it's on both sides.
Oh, okay.
And it is big. But yeah. No, Battery Park is pretty small.
The soundtrack is nice. Soundtrack
Lucy.
for
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh, my mom's been dying to see that movie.
But yeah, Central Park is the biggest park in Manhattan. Because I don't think the West Side one is bigger. It's long, but I don't think it's bigger.
I don't think bigger. If
I
I'm
love
remembering
driving
correctly.
that one though. Yeah. What is this called though? What is this park actually called? What is the park? Can I get any? What is this park actually called? You're giving me landmarks. I would like to know what the actual park is called.
You shall never know. Largest park is Pelham Bay Park.
Yeah,
according
in
to
the Bronx.
Best.
In the Bronx.
Okay, so I am thinking of the right place.
Yeah.
Okay.
You basically, like, can't miss it.
It's not a matter of missing it. It's a matter of remembering all the goddamn names.
No, it's the one, Are they connected? If they're connected, that makes it... Yeah! What is... Okay. It's tough on a map a little bit. But... Because the question... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Do you have what I think you do? It's 3 times the size of Central Park.
Oh, man.
Can you show me where you exist? Oh, you're over there.
Average chosen verbal abuse. Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, Staten
I don't know
Island
why
is
I'm
like
singing the JoJo's theme song.
90% park. Like to size, so it makes sense immediately that like yeah, Central Park is not the biggest
Central
one.
Island.
If you look at a map of Staten Island, like it is mostly park.
Hmm.
The famed verbal abuse. No, he's being kind. Look at his neutral face.
Kind. Is that what we're calling it?
That's what he is calling it.
Doesn't make it accurate.
No, but he's certainly calling it that. I actually gotta Scooby a little bit.
I flubbed a couple lines at first, but for free-handing this, I'm very proud. Now I have to do this on the other glove. Shit! Why?
Yep. And now you gotta do it all over again.
No! Crap! I gotta try to make it the same size and everything.
He's not pining.
Pining? That is not a pining man. I'm sorry.
The only do I even have it very quick it's already or not? I don't know.
Do you? Okay. Definitely not perfect, but
I think I've only
that
drawn
adds charm.
Everett pining once. And
It's definitely not frequently. This man does not pine
No.
frequently.
And
Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason. And the question is, when did I...
Endless nights of correcting card 1. Average pinning more often than average pining? Well, he did have guard 1 grabbed by the collar. Does that count as pinning?
He leaned
It
on the
might
wall.
count.
I admit, he leaned on the wall.
It's a little sus.
I think this is the only pining Everett I have ever drawn.
Oh, fully pinned in the corner? Unless you're thinking of the Kabidon's bass.
Ooh, so rare.
I thought the Kabidon's...
What?
I think Bass might be referring to the Hotes and Kabidons you did.
Everett is not involved in this.
Then never mind. I'm not entirely sure what you're remembering, Bass.
What are we? But there you go. Soup probably draws way more pining
the
Everett
pun
than I
on
do.
pinning and pining. Oh, definitely. I do not have enough room on this desk, and it makes me sad.
I'm so sorry for you.
Too much stuff. I got paintbrushes. I got water cups. I got teacups. I got tissues. I got my computer and my setup. I need a bigger desk. Would Everett ever get in psychological abuse, or is that more Ferrex's domain? I mean, Everett does a lot of the manipulation.
Oh, yeah, no,
Like,
no.
right-
Everett is totally doing the psychological abuse 100%. Has
I don't
done,
think Ferrex is
will
knowingly,
do.
like,
No.
in the Hangout arc, he's saying that stuff to hurt Hotson. But not with the intention of, I'm gonna get you to do what I want you to do. It's like, no, you suck, you're making me miserable, and I'm gonna make sure you know it.
Ferrex is the
Ferrex's
bully
angle.
that calls you just ugly, like flat out, and says you has like big ears. Everett is the one that tells you that how having big ears is a weakness and why you'll never be good enough. Right? Like there's like a level.
Yeah.
With the Everett
There's
ship.
definitely a level. Oh, with the Everett Ferrex ship? Would Everett be
No. See, I
feel like I always had canoned in that ship that
Everett's on the bottom.
cannot stand up to Ferrex.
Yeah.
In those moments.
Basically, every other ship
I never
dynamic
thought of
with
Everett as having power in that ship.
Yeah. Basically, every other ship
At
dynamic
all.
with Everett besides the one with Hotson, Everett is the mess, the weak in the knees, the, being pulled around in various different ways. Right? Like, he is not has the power at all. Only in the Hotson ship is he on the top one.
Yeah. Everett's never on top. Unless it's with Hotson.
With the Ferrex Everett ship, I don't see it necessarily as abuse as more as he's just being he's using Everett. I'd see very like the situation ship. He doesn't mean as much to Ferrex as he
about
means
your
to
question,
Everett.
Bass.
No, I think I got there. I think we got there.
Okay,
It's
okay.
more like it's not particularly Ferrex's enjoying tormenting him, but it's more just like this is more friends with benefits to Ferrex, and Everett is catching feelings vibes. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's where we're at.
100%.
And now, well, Ferrex probably totally is aware of this. He's not gonna stop because he's getting what he wants, right? Like that's where the line would be. But he's not like particularly, literally Bass, 100%.
Yeah.
But he's not like
No, that's definitely
particularly
something Ferrex would
being
say.
an explicit abuser with the intent to torment him. They just want different things, and Ferrex is not willing to give it up because he's got him wrapped around his little finger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, he'll drag him around. Everett should get out of the situationship. But gives very big situationship friends with benefits vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like that is the vibes I see, where they're totally not good for each other, but they also totally won't end the relationship for their own various reasons.
Break it off.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to the bottom, Bass. We were getting there. Yeah.
No, we're always happy to clarify, Bass.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything Ferrex
when
ever
a self-fulfilled
does.
person comes cowering in the corner. Poor Everett.
But yeah, nothing Ferrex ever does is truly in the like explicitly being the abuser. Like, he may be hurting people because he's being selfish in some way, or but he's never like being the manipulator, if that makes sense. Like it's never like,
well, it's very different in the way, like, the way Averett does it, at least in canon, is like,
explicit, calculated.
If you do this one favor for me, I'm sure I could forgive this minor transgression. Like, that's the kind of vibe Averett has.
Averett is being explicitly calculated. He's doing the formula.
He's doing the manipulating.
He wants something and he knows how he will get it. Ferrex would more have like a not realizing that he's hurting people as much as he is because he's being selfish. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
He's not sitting there calculating that, yes, if I do blah, 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 we get there. But, like, you know, him being distant or something, you know, would be seen as a bad thing, but that's not, like, his intention. He's just not, he's not a fully realized person, and he needs therapy.
He'll get there one day.
So yeah, that sort of distinction. And then so in the Ferrex Averett ship, Averett is just an incredibly broken man, and latches on, and you know,
yeah.
Ferrex is
and
like,
I'm sorry to disappoint, but Ferrex is not going to fix him.
No. No.
You'll
have to have
going to fix him at all.
Souped Asteroid ship for that.
Ditto.
Oh, goodness. This week does not feel like the right day of the week.
It doesn't. Like I said, this weekend was agonizingly
Yeah, it does
slow.
feel like Thursday, doesn't it?
It
really
does feel like Thursday.
I didn't feel like the weekend was agonizingly slow, but I do feel like we should be later in the week than we are now. And then it definitely does feel like 80 bajillion years since last stream, for whatever reason.
It does.
Obviously, we didn't stream Friday, but, like, then we also didn't play Pathfinder Saturday. Probably didn't help either. Like, it just feels like forever.
Just threw off all the time. Yes, it is the perfect time to ask Allie. Go for it. Ooh, a Tintin mention in 2026. Is the Tintin movie underrated? I think it's underrated. I thought it was pretty good.
I've only heard that people like it. I'm not sure I can get past the style yet.
It definitely starts out Uncanny Valley, but once you've been watching it,
I can imagine it. It's just the
it's
getting
very
over
much
it.
Like Trigun. It's very much like Trigun Stampede in that sense. You just kind of have to get past it, and it's like, oh shit, this looks really cool.
But I do have to will myself to get past it.
It's got a good mystery.
I know.
You like it.
Mars, it has been on my I should watch this for a long time. And then I went to the Netherlands and I saw Tintin everywhere.
Ooh.
Because that's where he's from.
You're in the home of Tintin.
Yeah. There's a really cool, Tintin mural on the side of a building. Really, really cool. But every, comic shop is all Tintin. So much Tintin.
Oh. Lego Monkey Kid gets priority, Bass, but maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Night. I know the next one after Lego Monkey Kid is going to be Bluey. It has to be. Not enough of y'all have seen that.
How do I make myself do the art when I don't want to do the art?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Let's see if I actually know. because the very first the very first, like, thing that comes to my head is you just make yourself do it, and eventually, like, it gets into the answer, right? Like, so I'm trying to think of a good example. I don't know if this is exactly the same as what we're talking about this very moment. It's just the first one in the front of my head. There's like the little side project that I'm working on for us here, and I don't have time to draw it when I'm at my drawing tablet. I would only have time to do it with my iPad, you know, out and about. But I kept kind of putting it off. I kept not wanting to have to start it. It kept feeling like a big undertaking. But at one point I kind of said to myself, like, I just have to try. Right? Like I just have to, like, maybe the first one won't come out good and then you try again. But it's that, I like to use the word, like, activation energy, right? Everything takes activation energy. Because if you do want to do something at all, you know, maybe not the step. Like, I am not having the best time doing these background stuff, right? But I know that if I sit here and, like, if I was to sit down, you know, for hours and just force myself, really, like, seriously, like for lack of a better term, just force myself to just start doing the background, right? Like, just you have to try, okay? And maybe it is bad. Maybe I fuck it up. But by time I do that and accept whatever the fuck comes out of that, and I go back to, and then I go to this one, and I have overcome the activation energy. So this one's actually good, and I'm not dreading it anymore, and this one's actually fine, and these are fine. And then I can go back and go, oh yeah, okay, that was bad. Let me redo that one now that I'm thoroughly warmed up, basically. Right, so, like, you, if you're not explicitly doing warm-ups, I'm not a person that likes to do warm-ups, art warm-ups.
Or you likes to dive right in.
I like to just try to dive right in, but that does mean accepting that the first one might be bad and I might have to do it again, right, and I'm okay with that, personally. That is something that I accept, and I accept that, yeah, and I don't see it as a waste of time. That was time spent warming up. I was getting the activation energy. So I would say, like, if you don't want to do thumbnails, you have to do thumbnails in order to do the thing you want to do. So might as well just force that first thumbnail out, and then ideally, this is what happens to me, is that it gets to be less and less hard, and you kind of get into the groove of it, and you're kind of happening, and maybe you have to redo that first thumbnail because you realize that it sucks. But that's fine. But, I am being summoned. I think someone had chocolate milk, and he is very sleepy now.
Oh my goodness.
So,
chocolate milk.
Thank you all for coming to stream. My mouse is being weird.
Thank you all. Glad we were able to answer that question.
Yes. Indeed. But it really is just...
Good luck with your art endeavors, everybody.
Make it exist first, make it good later, you know?
Yep.
And, yeah.
That's
have a
just how it
lovely
rolls.
hump day, and we'll see you all Thursday for Paper Demon. I'll be drawing Coco's
We
OC
will.
and Flair as clowns, so you won't want to miss
Ooh.
that. Alrighty.
Bring your prompts, bring your OCs. It's going to be a good night.
Good night.
Night, everybody.